Okay, buckle up gossip lovers, because Cher is living through what might be her most dramatic chapter yet, and trust me, this one hits different. The icon, the legend, the woman who literally told us she could turn back time is now desperately wishing she could turn back the clock on what her son might be about to unleash on the world. Elijah Blue Allman just walked out of rehab supposedly sober, but according to insiders he's got something brewing that has Cher losing sleep, and we're about to dive into every messy detail. So here's where things get juicy. Elijah Blue Allman, Cher's 49-year-old son with the late Greg Allman, was spotted outside Chateau Marmont in early August looking about as put together as my life on a Monday morning, which is to say not great. This sighting came just months after he was hospitalized for a suspected drug overdose back in June. The man checked out of rehab and immediately checked into one of Law's most expensive hotels, where rooms start at $700 a night, because apparently when you're going through it you might as well do it with overpriced room service. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, or should I say the tell-all book that's apparently being whispered about in Hollywood circles. Sources say Elijah is seriously considering cashing in with a bombshell memoir, and Cher is absolutely panicking. We're talking full-blown legendary diva-level panic here. After everything this woman has survived, the wigs, the Oscar, the comeback tours, the Twitter clapbacks, nothing has rattled her quite like the thought of her own son spilling family tea to the highest bidder. Here's where it gets even messier. Elijah isn't just your average trust fund kid burning through money at fancy hotels. He's allegedly disheveled, strung out looking, and hemorrhaging cash like it's going out of style. Insiders claim he's blowing through his trust fund faster than I blow through a bag of chips on deadline day, and the financial reality is starting to hit him. Cher's definitely not funding this luxury hotel lifestyle, which means our guy needs money, and apparently he's eyeing the publishing industry like it's his personal ATM. But wait, there's more drama to unpack, because this mother-son relationship is fractured beyond repair right now. Elijah reportedly stopped speaking to Cher completely after she tried to get legal control over his personal and financial matters back in 2023. Can you imagine your mom trying to legally take over your life? Awkward doesn't even begin to cover it. She eventually dropped the case in September 2024 after they reached some mysterious private settlement that nobody's talking about, but clearly that didn't fix the underlying issues. Sources say Elijah is deeply resentful and blames his famous mother for how his life turned out. He's apparently ready to rip her to shreds over his unhappy childhood and get paid handsomely while doing it. We're talking about potential revelations that could make other celebrity tell-alls look like bedtime stories. One insider called it Cher's worst nightmare, and honestly that tracks, because what's scarier than losing control of your own narrative, especially when you've spent decades crafting one of the most bulletproof images in entertainment history? The timing couldn't be worse either. Cher's legacy is practically untouchable at this point, but one explosive book from her estranged son could complicate everything. This isn't just tabloid gossip anymore, folks. This is a potential seismic shift in how we view one of pop culture's most beloved icons. So that's where we're at with Cher and Elijah Blue Allman. A legendary singer terrified her troubled son is about to turn their family dysfunction into a bestseller. Will he actually write the book? Will Cher find a way to stop it? Only time will tell, but you know we'll be here covering every single twist and turn. If you're obsessed with this story like we are, smash that like button, subscribe to Gossip Galaxy, because we're dropping celebrity bombshells all day every day, and drop a comment telling us what you think. Is Elijah justified, or is this taking things too far? We'll catch you in the next one.